Hey everyone, welcome to this special edition of NOSTRDEVS. Which NOSTRDEVS are we on? Are we on 15? 15, all right. Are we using real Roman numerals this time or fake ones? XV. Okay, so this time we have special guests from YakiHonne. I think I pronounced that wrong. I think I added an extra syllable at the end, but we'll actually find out what that word means, where it comes from, and the vision behind the app. So I'd like to introduce Shaun, the co-founder of YakiHonne.
Test. Hi, guys. I really appreciate. It's my honor to join this NOSTRDEVS in PlebLab. Yeah, especially thanks Carl give us these opportunities. Yes, I'm Shaun and I'm from YakiHonne. Yeah. So let me introduce. Give anyone some awesome things about YakiHonne. YakiHonne is the fully decentralized social network on Bitcoin. And we use the Nostr protocol to make sure it's fully decentralized. So I think the first question is, why we build on Nostr, and what is Nostr? Nostr is the simple, open source, decentralized information transmissions protocol. I think this is the first time in the human history to ensure the freedom of speech through the technology means. It's inherent the decentralized spirit of the Bitcoin. Currently, it's only fully decentralized Bitcoin native information protocols. So just like the Jack Dorsey's Twitter said, there are only 3 truly censorship-resistant technologies at scale today: Tron, Bitcoin, and Nostr. So in Nostr, relay, accounts, and the client are completely separated. Anyone can host the relay and freely choose which relay store their data. So which means we talk about the shadow banks. It's not impossible here. It's impossible here, sorry, yeah. So relay is the key factor to realize the decentralization. For now, for us, YakiHonne has been practicing the decentralized media industry almost more than 5 years. And we think Nostr is the good start for us to achieve our mission. YakiHonne is the fully decentralized social network built on Nostr that empowers the thousands of the users to enter the Bitcoin ecosystem. For now, like Jack Dorsey, the firm CEO of the Twitter, like the Nostr's creators, Jeff, even the demos, the creators, JB5, and other lots of the OG in the whole Nostr ecosystem is YakiHonne's fans. For now, we already launched the web client and the iOS Android app version, which is super cool. It's clean and it's smooth.
Shaun, question. Can you go back 2 slides?
Okay.
One more.
Why
did your app delete Jack's followers?
Actually, it's because the different relays the problem. So Jack have a mistake here. And the funny side is in last November, when I was in Tokyo in the Nostr conference, YakiHonne is the first Asian project as a speaker. So I'm the speaker. I talk about we are contributor with Nostr ecosystem the whole year things. And I met Jack Dorsey, my owner, face to face, and I showed this to him. Why you said YakiHonne when you're following list clean? And Jackie saw it, said like, oh, that's my mistake. Yeah. So yeah, it's a very how to say, it's a very amazing moment. Yeah. So for now, we already launched a web client and also the iOS and Android apps. It's very clean and smooth. We Actually, we has become the most popular decentralized social platform in the Bitcoin ecosystem. If you check the Nostr Awesome, the website, there's a top 5 most popular client, and YakiHonne is here. Now we have the 50,000 users and 3,000 creators. We crossed the 100, covered 172. Is latest number, 72 countries, and our user average engagement time is 5 minutes 50 seconds, which is pretty good. And the other side, we already support the decentralized publishing of the viral content forms like the poster, articles, flash news, curations. Curations is one of our exclusive featurings, and also imagine like photos, memes, and videos. And the other things, we also created exclusive featuring like ancestry note. It's inspired by the Twitter's community note. Now, YakiHonne has over the 3,000 community members around the world, and each one of them can be a potential decentralized reviewers. So with the ancestry note featuring, they can check out all the publishing content to make sure it's truthfully and valuable. And plus, the content they reviewed can get rated by the more community members for double confirmations. So, and the coolest part, I think, they can earn the Satoshi rewards for every step they take in the progress. Yeah.
In this community note system, you mentioned there's 3,000 members in it.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the idea of web of trust in Nostr?
Sorry, Nico, can you trust me to the English?
Microphone sitting over there.
Yeah. I just want to make clear the question. Sorry.
Okay, so my question was, you mentioned there are 3,000 community members.
All over the world.
It sounds like a centralized repository of who is a community member. So my question was about web of trust. Are you familiar with that concept? Because it's pretty typical in Nostr that we have the idea that there's no single point of authority except the user themselves. So basically, like the Nostr approach to this idea would be try to build a system for community notes where the user themselves defines who is in the community of reviewers. And that's a further step in development. It's obviously easier to start with a more centralized model, but I just wanted to ask if that was on your radar.
Okay, can you translate this? Okay. Yeah. Of course, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yes, I know the question. Yeah.
In very simple terms, you mentioned there's 3,000 community members.
Yeah.
My biggest question is, who decides who gets to be a community member? Is that a centralized process?
Actually, when we define the community member, it's because all of them already posted the articles or flash news via our platform. So it's like 3,000 creators or posters, something like that. So each one of the creators, we include them to our whole family. The community is like 3,000, yeah.
Okay, so it sounds like anyone who is creating content basically gets automatic entry into that list. Is that right?
Yeah, because she's English better than me.
Yeah, because I think what Shaun's mean is those like authors or people who engage in Yaki is not only just write articles or write comments on Yaki, and also they helps like us to give us the feedback. on the client
Yeah.
side. And also what we are doing, Yaki is doing, Yaki want to like scale up the Nostr educations to their local community. So those people also help us to like to connect with some local people who are interested in freedom of speech, and they're also like doing the work about like what is Nostr is doing, what you can do on Nostr. So we just treat them as one of the Yaki families.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
What Shaun says about community is more like family things, yes, which can do good for the common Nostrs, not only Yaki itself.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay. So,
I have one question. Oh, sorry. I should have asked it a while ago. Shaun, tell us the origin story about YakiHonne. Like why you started it? Like what was it? Yeah.
Okay. Actually, YakiHonne is from the Japanese culture. There's two reasons. The first reason is because Satoshi, I mean the Bitcoin's creators, because I don't know he's come from, but his name is Satoshi, right? So this is Japanese culture, the one thing. And the second thing, we inspired by a very famous cartoon in Asian. The cartoon name is Doraemon. I don't know if there anyone know. You know Doraemon is a blue cat. It's a blue cat. He has a pocket. There's a lot of different atoms, the different superpowers atom. So there is an episode. One day he put a box in his pocket to help their friend. Their friend also the kids, and the box. Who opened the box? They can only speak truth. Because you know the kids sometimes they not talk about the true things. So who open the box? He only can speak truth. So this is truth box, and this box in Japanese is named home box, HONNE home box. So when we decide to do decentralized media, I think there are two rules we must follow. Number one, we never make choose by ourselves. For example, the reality today, even the Twitter, even the YouTube, you can see a lot of choose, but it's from the platform. It's not from the each person. I think it's not decentralized. It's not good. So the rules number one, we don't make choose by ourselves, and the second, we don't judge choose by ourselves. For example, Carl posted something about Trump. Just for example, because this year is the election year. You said Trump is like this, and you posted the same contents about Trump, but the other side. So I'm from the platform, and I'm thinking, oh, you are right. Carl's right. No. I think it's centralized. If decentralized, everyone can publish their opinion freedom, and let people to review them, to judge them. So this is why we create a uncensored node factory. We give the review power to the people, not us. We give it to the people. Whatever the community member or the creators all over the world users, we give the review power to them, because that's the key point of the decentralized media. So this is home means we can only speak truth. This is truth box. And Yaki is from dorayaki. Dorayaki is like a red pea pie. It's a traditional food from Tokyo, and it's Doraemon's favorite food. It's give him a lot of inspired. So yeah, this is the story. Thank you. Okay, I continue. Oh yeah. So yes, of course, because Nostr we support the Lightning Network, so we are the Bitcoin native payment. It's really the value for values. So everyone can post it, can get Satoshi, yes, whatever. And also, the other side, we support more the Bitcoin project. We start from the Asian. We already supported 30 global Bitcoin project span across the 515 countries, and we want to support more. So this is the reason why we come to US, and next month we will go to Europe. So yeah. And also we also launched the Nostr Meetup Global Tour planned for the 2 consecutive years. In the past years, we have hosted 12 global on-set events focused on the Nostr and Bitcoin. That's the answer about your questions. We are doing the education things. We connected all the different communities together. We want everyone know about Nostr, know about the Bitcoin something. We invited a lot of influencers as the speakers, and in this years, we kick off the bullish the Bitcoin and the Nostr 2024 global events. We start from the Southeast Asian, visiting 6 countries from the April to May, including the Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore, and Hong Kong. And this June, we came to the US. We host a meetup in the New York with PubK, in Vegas with the BitMine, and in San Francisco with the Bay Area, and now we are in Austin with PlebLab with car, yeah. And in each city, we made offline the connections with the native local Bitcoin communities and the Nostr community. I visit a lot of young blood here all over the world. Those folks are super into the community, and they are full of the energies, passionate, and always eager to learn and get things done. I think they come together because they are totally inspired by the Bitcoin's web, the whole decentralization things. And they all about the giving back to the community, sharing ideas, and suck up the knowledges from each others. But here's the kickers. I think they stuck to doing all this on the centralized platforms, which is kind of weird and frustrating. So that's where the YakiHonne comes in. We could be just the ticket for the fresh, decentralized social things. Yeah, this is what we are doing now. And the last part, we also, for now, we are already built decentralized publishing and the moderations for the social media with our technologies. But we believe that the key to the Nostr for the long-term success is having stable relay that can stably storage and manage valuable content. Last month, we released the last versions of our white paper. We comparing the mainstream decentralized protocols like the Mastodon, Farcaster, Lens Protocol, Blue Sky, and Nostr. And we use the data, numbers, and the use case to show that Nostr is the most truly decentralized protocol among them. So keeping the really stable and the solid is the next step. So this led us to the launch of our YakiHonne Global Relay Incentive Program, where we can provide 500 monthly to support the relay operators for 6 months. Even though YakiHonne's our funds are limited, but we want to do some contribution with the cooperation with the whole community, the Bitcoin or the Nostr community together. Yeah. So, yeah, this is my presentation about the YakiHonne, and this is our website. I strongly recommend everyone to download our app. It's really, really amazing, and thank you, guys. Yeah.
And we're going to jump right into a demo of the app. Let me just switch over here real quick. And you are good to go.
Thank you, the host. So yeah, I give me 1 or 2 minutes. I can demo our. This is Andrew, right? This is Andrew's. So the first thing, this is our front display. Yeah, the first thing you must log in, and yeah, here you can say log in. Join us. See, this is awesome. Join us, and you can log in with the Ember. Actually, you can log in with a lot of different wallet, like the wallet. We support a lot of them. Okay, and get information. See, now you get more feature here, so it's a little different. And this is okay.
I wanted to highlight that about Amber because another app that I'm going to be going over soon, it's really disappointing that I did have to put an NSEC into a mobile app, and I wanted to give kudos that you guys did it right, where you can use the secure Amber app for signing events. That's really good. Thanks.
Okay, no problem. Okay, Amber. So now we already achieved most social network featuring, I think. See, you can post the long form content. Say, this is the new post, I think. Yes, this is new. And you can post a flash news. A flash news featuring, we are focused on the program. See, there is some news covered American elections. Yeah, say, and also you can DM for everyone.
I'm curious on the flash news.
Yeah.
What Nostr notes? What's the criteria for notes to be included as flash news?
I should check because I'm not the developer guy. I think it's NIP. We use NIP 1, NIP 5, and the NIP 23 something. I'm not. Sorry, I'm not the technology guy.
Okay, no worries.
Wait a second. 我们现在用的是你也不知道是吧？Okay, 23 and 1 is for.
I think you have to ask for the tag.
Yes, I've asked for tag. I will feedback. Yeah. Yeah, of course, yeah. Okay, so also we have the video. And if you use, say, this is, if I click this pen button, let's wait a second. Wait a second. You can post the videos, curation, flash news, articles, notes by yourself. Here.
Okay, I think that answers my question. So users themselves are posting content identified as flash news, and then other people will see that as a flash news item. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Before a tag.
Before tag.
We have to confirm with those tags.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I still need to confirm which NIP we use. Yeah.
The other part I'm most interested in seeing is the community notes, that review system.
Okay. Let me show you. For example, for now, our uncensored note featuring, we just support the flash news. We just support flash news. So if you let me show you. For example, this is news like this. From here. Wait a second. I could concentrate.
Okay, so these are showing up as uncensored notes.
Uncensored note.
What is the criteria for a note to be showed there?
All about is flash news.
Okay.
All about is flash news. For now, is flash news. We will support all the firms in the future. All the firms in the future. This is the text version. You can think about this. So every flash news, there is a button here, a blue button. If I click, I can review it. If I think this news is controversial or this news is fake news, I can.
Can you demonstrate add note? I'm curious to see what. So
Add
that would
new.
be if I write that. That's a community. Is that considered a community note?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can add this is not true, but you must give us the source.
Okay.
The original source, the true source.
Hey, Sean, are you grabbing that from this side on this side, or where are you getting there?
Your profile,
Oh, okay.
accessory node, accessory node.
Uncensored notes.
Yeah, and also because this Android, also you can just tap the flash news because this is not the last version. Flash news, all flash news, they are you click them. See, this is you can jump to the sensory node function also. Because if you use my, wait a second.
Wow, there's so much going on, dude. I like it.
Wait a second.
So much discovery on here. Because when I look through Prime or some of these other ones, there is no discovery.
Say if my flash news, there's a blue here, blue button here. It's a little different, yeah. I'm the
Different
last
on
one.
Android versus iOS, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, in the new version,
Yeah, totally.
the video button is changed to the wallet. It's more makes sense. It changed to wallet. Yes, there's a lot of change. Okay, so yeah, let me finish. If we want to read it, for example, this is Biden. Can see? Okay, I think this is fake news. I don't know. Okay, I add something. This is fake news and blah 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 blah, and I post. When I post it, I can get Satoshi.
Nice.
I can get Satoshi, but this is one step. This is the first step. Okay, so these nodes jump to here. I show you. It's jump to the. Wait a second. No. Jump to the need your help. Need your help means this node already be reviewed, but they need more people to read it. The people must double check my review is good or not. I'm the bad intention or the good intention. So say this is some review about Elon Musk, right?
So let me make sure I got this clear. There was the initial post was a flash news item.
Yeah.
Then there was a response to that.
Reviewer.
That was a review.
Yeah.
But now you need ratings for the review.
Need more people reading.
Okay, I like it.
Double check. See, this is the reading button. This is why. This is this is a reviewer, right? Already reviewer, and I'm the other user, and I use this to reading it. If there is much more numbers reading, it will become here. Rated helpful. So this notes is you can how to say that 被认证 get verified.
Yeah.
It's get verified for all the audience. Yes.
I like it.
Yeah. And see here. If I check this, I click this. This is our pool. This is all the pool. This from the how to say community or it's from Nostr. Yes, it's the pool. Yeah, and because you don't have, if you're reading or the review something, you will have a list.
Okay.
You can claim all the different Satoshi. Claim. This is every day what I'm doing. I will show you. I'll show you.
It's really interesting. I think you're living up to the name because this really is an attempt to build a truth-finding system.
See, this is
I like it.
This I climbed every day.
Yeah, there you go.
get Satoshi every day. Okay, so I think, yeah, this is most part, and we support the DM is like the demos. So this is
Hey, Sean, where's the? I just noticed. Do you guys have a wallet built in here or no?
We have a wallet.
We have a wallet.
Yeah. Where is it at?
Our new version is just in the middle. We change the button, but this version you must clip your profile.
Okay.
your profile and double check the profile. There's wallet link.
Oh, okay.
I think
Yeah.
it's a way to set up connections to other wallets. Is that correct? Like a Nostr wallet connect.
Oh yeah. Come on. I must make sure, but I think it can be. It can be. It can be. iOS is can. iOS can.
Okay.
Because we are for now we are focused on. I mean the technology part. The different things is the same. I mean the different part is the same, so it's little yeah.
I can do a supplement. I think yeah, for the tech team right now, previously they're doing like the algorithm, yeah, behind like the web and the Android. Yes,
we have
and
small
we
team,
just-
very
we just-
small.
Yeah, we just open.
I was more curious. I was where is the wallet part?
Yeah,
Fine.
so we.
I'd rather have the content first, but I was.
I show you the new one. See?
Yeah, so we just open source our like algorithm. So I think that would be more important. And afterward, yeah.
Maybe after.
All right. Hey, Shaun, thanks for the demo. I'm grabbing the stage. I'm grabbing the stage now. Thanks for the demo. That was great. Okay, so we just saw some exciting stuff. You guys might know that I've already been really interested in what Nostr can do in terms of providing some kind of community notes. I was pretty excited about the edit functionality that Amethyst had because I saw the potential for you can do self-edits, but you can also edit other people's notes. And I saw the potential there as like, okay, well, editing other people's notes could be a way for the community to try to provide sort of truth signals, right? Say, okay, this is wrong. Now, that's one way to do it. That's not the only approach. It didn't really seem to catch on. I had this idea of like, okay, I'm going to use my Captain Stacks platform. Somehow I have people following me to try to promote these types of notes and repost these edits. It never went anywhere. No other apps supported it. It wasn't really, the NIP for it wasn't really intended. I don't think it was intended to be a community note system. So it's really cool to see what's happening here with this. I don't really care what the technology behind it is, as long as there's a user base that actually is engaged with the process. And so I'd love to see it really take hold, because Twitter has it, but they're still the authority. In Nostr, you have the potential, and it's kind of what I was getting into with Web of Trust earlier. It looks like it's getting there. Yeah, because in Nostr, it might not be all the way there as I was. Yeah, like as I was getting at with the Web of Trust thing earlier, in Nostr, you have the potential to build a system where the end user is the central point of authority, where it's like, okay, I don't even care who anyone else has set as the community people. I decide for myself, these are the people that I'm going to trust. I want to see what their ratings and reviews are. And it's a lot of work. I mean, it's always easier to start with something that's a little more centrally managed. But yeah, I wanted to show this. Is this the white paper?
We call it light paper.
Light paper?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this caught my eye. So it goes over a lot of things, but the part I like is the mention here about community notes, and we can see like the difference between X community notes versus permissionless. So yeah, for me, this is a big step in the right direction. And this is a side of this app I didn't know about until today. For me, YakiHonne was it's just another blogging site, right? I was like, well, you got Highlighter and Obla News, like, okay, what's the difference? But now I'm starting to see like this is really going into some new territory. So thanks everyone, kudos.
And also we have the latest version light paper. It's linked here. I think the article.
Okay.
No, it's top. If you're on the top, whatever. We compared Blue Sky.
Okay.
With the forecaster.
Yeah.
And we proved that the Nostr is totally centralized. We use a lot of data.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that. So since you just mentioned Blue Sky, that's a good lead into the next item. So I have a little bit of Nostr news. Nostr was mentioned in TechCrunch. So this was July 9th. And OpenVibe is an app that I'm going to demo here. And some of y'all probably remember Plebster. Plebster evolved into OpenVibe. I'm not sure what was behind that. I don't know what organizational process was there. They might have, I don't know if they got acquired or something, but Plebster started out as a very promising Nostr client. It was a little bit unusual in that it was closed source, but I think they might have been playing their cards right. Again, I don't know what was going on organizationally, but it's really interesting that they were able to pivot themselves into this position and look at the exposure that Nostr has in TechCrunch. So, you know, it's I've said all news is good news, but this actually is good news for Nostr. It's not the kind of attention we had before where it's like, oh, Jack Dorsey and these fascists doxing people like that. Okay, hey, I'm glad we got more attention, but this is actually really good. So OpenVibe is doing a great thing. They are. Yeah, that's a great question. So I'll jump right over to my screen share, and we can see OpenVibe on Android. It currently supports 3 protocols: Nostr, Blue Sky, and ActivityPub. Yeah, so I would assume a lot of the development that went into Plebster has carried over here. It's smoother. This app is really smooth. So the main things it does, there's cross-posting. So that's a pretty big thing. Like, if I make a new post, I can go here and set where I'm going to cross-post. So I can just have it post on all 3 networks. I can have it post on Mastodon, Blue Sky, and Nostr. And yeah, you'll see the comments from each one. Within those individual networks, they're only going to see the comments from that network. But it's providing you the automatic cross-posting. They had they implemented cross-posting for long-form content.
But you can't see the comments on Stack Radius from Nostr, right?
Correct. Yeah, so this is a little more inclusive because it's giving you one place where you can cross-post to 3 networks and see all the comments. It gives you more of a bird's eye view, but the people who are just in those particular networks, they're only going to see the replies within that network.
Oh, interesting.
So there's two sort of competing approaches you can take with this. You can try to go the bridging route, where you pick one protocol, and you're going to bridge out to the other protocols. That's one way to do it. The other way is cross-posting. So there's pros and cons of each way. If you're cross-posting, you're not really going to expect people to follow you on more than one protocol because they'd see the same.
Does it work, those stacks? Does that actually work?
The cross-posting?
Yeah.
Well, cross-posting is trivial, right? It's just the app just has to communicate with all the protocols and post. The bridging part is more promising, but it doesn't always work as well.
Interesting.
It's easy to cross-post.
Use different API, I think.
Yeah, well, different protocols.
Can you send one right now?
I can. And this is not going to post on my main Nostr profile because unfortunately this app does not support Amber. Yeah, so that's why I was giving you so much credit there because it's good to see that. But no, unfortunately, this app, so yeah, I didn't feel comfortable putting my main profile in here. I hope they add support for Amber soon. But yeah, I can go ahead and do a post. Let's see. All right.
I wonder what that looks like. That's interesting.
Cross posting from OpenVibe.
I feel like it wouldn't work, but
No, it
really
works,
works.
but it's simple though. It's very simple. Like it's not doing anything magic. It's just saying here's an easy way to post something. You write it one place and hit post, and it just automatically shoots out to 3 different. I mean, you could do that manually. It would just it's annoying. You're not going to do that. Also, like I was saying earlier, the thing is, if you go that route, nobody's going to follow you on multiple. They're going to pick one, like probably whichever. They're going to follow you. Like maybe they follow you on Nostr and they're like, okay, I'm just going to follow Carr on Nostr because he's posting the same stuff everywhere else. Does that make sense? Like if I'm posting different things for different audiences, people might follow on different places, but you just have to choose like sort of like what strategy you're going to use with social media, and cross-posting is one way to do it. Bridging is another way to do it. They each have their pros and cons. For me, the best thing about this app, I'm not totally sure about the cross-posting. I may or may not want to cross-post everything, but the best thing is just easily following people. It puts people first. Instead of the protocol, it's like, I don't care where the people are. If there are people on Blue Sky that I want to follow, here's an easy way to follow them. I can follow on Mastodon. It doesn't really matter. It kind of abstracts away the protocol and puts the people first. So I like that part. And again, it's really neat to see an app that started out from its humble pleb beginnings that made its way into TechCrunch. So congrats to that team.
Yeah, that's awesome.
In more Nostr news, this article, I think this is one of the main Blue Sky developers, and he wrote this article comparing Nostr and the AT protocol that runs Blue Sky, and it's really interesting. It goes to show you that people at Blue Sky are paying close attention to Nostr, and there are important things that people on both sides can learn from each other. And it even predicts some kind of convergence between the networks, which is interesting. On his blog website, he has a comment section from Blue Sky, but there's also comments from Nostr. And that right there is a pretty good vision of what the decentralized web can be. And this is kind of hilarious, right? If I'm composing a comment from Nostr, look what we have preloaded here. Look at this. This post sucks, AT protocol sucks, and Nostr is better in every way. More decentralized, AT proto is centralized garbage. Jack. I mean, yeah, there's a good sense of humor there, but I mean, dude, he's not hating on Nostr. He's including comments from Nostr and really diving into the technical details and differences. But then it's funny, just like look at the posts from Nostr. It's mostly garbage.
Oh, wow.
I think it's great. But hey, there's a good, Nostr best. That's good. Okay. Let's look at some more Nostr apps. Here's a new one, Hive Talk. So we've had Nostr-based voice call or group voice call, voice rooms, sort of clubhouse style things. But this is doing something else that we've kind of needed in the ecosystem for a while. It's supporting video calls. So let's see. I can create a new room here, and let's go. It's a Nostr login. Like it's supporting Nostr. It's got It's got zaps, it's got your Nostr profile as your username. It's video calls and very importantly, screen sharing. So
just log in with your npub.
yep, log in with your npub. Also, doesn't require an npub. So that's another feature that's in common with these, the similar apps that came before it. And yeah, so we have the sharing. Now we have infinite mirrors of video live screen sharing on Nostr. Like we've arrived. Like this is it. We got chat. We got a chat here. Like, let's go. Let's go.
What is it used? Do you know what it's using for all the streaming stuff?
I don't know the magic that makes it all work, but I'm going to assume it's probably similar to how the similar sites before it, like sort of the Clubhouse style things worked, where you take an existing system that deals with like the lower level media side, and then you add Nostr integrations on top of it. I think that's basically what this is doing. So that's really cool. The next one, and I'm really excited about this, is Satlantis.
Oh yeah.
So
Svetsky's.
this is from Svetsky.
Oh,
This is finally come out. So
I think we're in there maybe. If they have
grab the mic. Grab the mic, Carl. It's right over there.
oh, thank you. I think we're in there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
But
We're
we
in.
might, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see it here in a minute. I'm excited about this because right from the early days of Nostr, I saw it and I was like, oh, we could totally build Meetup on it or Nextdoor, and that's here now. Let's see it. So it's got the extension login. So this is a kind of location-centric social network for Nostr. And it's like, it's got events too. So it's sort of combining like ideas from Nextdoor social as like a local first, but then it's also kind of like Meetup because you got the events. But yeah, let's look for Austin. Wow, okay, we have Austin. Let's check it out.
Bitcoin Design Club know they're hiring a designer for this.
Oh, look, Austin Bitcoin Design Club is on the events page for Austin. All right.
I guess Michael got it hooked up, maybe.
Let's look at the people here. Oh, Car, you're here. You didn't add yourself, but you're here.
I shouldn't say.
Looks like you got
Conversation didn't go well.
you got volunteered here. So yeah, now
Told more like it.
this feed here is really exciting because I have been looking for raw milk in Austin for a long time, and it looks like thanks to Satlantis, I might have finally found the hookup.
So this is definitely okay. So I think I could say something.
Oh yeah.
So this is mostly led by John. So John's just an amazing man, and he's the one that's doing all this, and probably Michael a little bit, but mostly John. So shout out, John.
Thanks, John. We appreciate you. Yeah, so it's really cool to see that.
What else does it have, Stacks? What is the top scores and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, so that's a big part of it too. It's kind of geared for, I would imagine, nomadic people who want to or at least people who want to travel and see what it's like as someone living on a Bitcoin standard. So you can see these scores. There's a Bitcoin score, so how Bitcoin friendly is it? But it just gives you an idea of like, what's the place going to be like? What are you going to expect? Yeah, cost of living is not great here in Austin, but we have good quality of life, and they should add a barbecue score. Maybe someone can fork the app and add a barbecue score. But yeah, so another thing is it has a map. If you want to know where you can spend Bitcoin, here we go. We have a place here, Shiners. It has Lightning and Lightning contactless. What about over here? We have, Three Forks. They have, on chain for those big orders. Yeah. What else? There's Central Texas Gunworks, Mod Bikes, South Austin Barbershop takes Lightning. So if you want to get on a Bitcoin standard, this is the way to do it. There's also a gallery. I need to reload the page because the map is kind of sticky. So I think the photos here are curated in a centralized way at the moment, but hopefully that can become more decentralized. And then events. So we don't have any events in Austin, but if I go back to the home page, that's where I'll see events.
So anybody can add an event there.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, and Nostr has already had NIPs and events for Nostr events, like the data for events, physical events. I'm not sure if they're using the same standard, but either way, it's exciting that it has events because this is a very polished app, and it has a good combination of like the local side as well as the sort of like Meetup. It sort of, to me, it combines like Nextdoor and Meetup, and so I think it could develop a good network effect, and I think this would be a great place to post events, discover events, things like that. And I think it's great for discovering local businesses. Again, things like the raw milk that I've been looking for a long time. So yeah, so this is really exciting for me. And I know that the vision for Satlantis, there's a lot more to it. We kind of went over, I think, in one of these episodes about the idea of, I think it was like ratings of ratings or reviews of reviews, sort of like the web of trust idea for, for all this stuff. So this is an exciting project I want to keep my eyes on. Next one is npub.pro. This is an easy way to make your own website that's populated from your Nostr posts. So we could do a microblog. You can choose different themes. I haven't gone through the whole process of creating a site, so I'm not really sure what that looks like. We might do a deeper dive on this later, but this is getting a lot of attention, and one reason why I like it is because you sort of have Nostr like in its own little world doing its own thing. So a project like this is good for kind of bridging the worlds between the web. The web is existing technology, and sometimes it's easy to want to ignore that and just jump totally into Nostr. But I've been taking a more balanced approach lately of realizing that the web itself, especially in its original vision, is a decentralized network. It's people putting up HTML, linking to other people. Now, obviously, it became corporate, but in its original form, it's still a decentralized network, and it should be exploited. Also, technology like RSS. There's no reason to ignore it. There's no reason to say, I'm only going to publish on Nostr when there's also things like RSS. So it's good to see people trying to combine these approaches. And the last app I'm going to look at is turdsoup.com. This is an app created by puzzles with almost no experience in coding. So it just goes to show you that anyone can be an app developer. And this is a social app for, it creates a marketplace of word lists, which is interesting because it's kind of for creating prompts, like if you want to do a prompt for AI, but people can share word lists and sort of explore similar types of prompts, and it's mostly just to have fun with art. So I can import word lists, but here's the main functionality. It's creating a prompt. So I go here. Unfortunately, it can only do up to a 3-word prompt, but we'll just deal with that for now. And I'm gonna pick one of my lists for each one, and then here it can generate something. So, and then I can generate whatever I want here. I'm just trying to look for a good one. Okay, I think this might be a good one. So it's just a prompt. I can go over to Copilot and see what it does with it. And that's kind of the whole idea, is just have fun with it. People sharing common word lists are probably going to explore like similar themes with the art generation. But it's also truly amazing that someone can just throw this together. Like, you don't need a computer science background. It's pretty inspiring. Okay, we got plenty of planking going on here. Yeah, so this could probably use a little more refinement, but I wanted to give a little shout out because this is a nice, inspiring little project that anyone can be a Nostr developer. And that's all I got. Thanks, everyone.